Hi, you three. Welcome to Remote Learning. What I would like you to do today is to focus on the phoneme of the O sound using the grapheme OA, O bossy E, OW, and O. I would like you to have a read of the list words, and then what I would like you to do is click on the sound waves link. Once you've clicked on the link, just type in address 147, like you usually do, and enter. I'd like you to find the Unit 19, which is the O sound, that has a symbol of a boat. There are a variety of activities for you to complete. Just choose one to complete per day. Once you have done that, an optional task for you is to choose one of the following activities. Have a read of all the different type of activities that you can complete, such as a word match. You can also look at creating a word art, which you've done in class as well. And you can either create a new slide just by going slide, new slide, complete the activity, click on the link, and it will take you straight to the site. Or you can just simply do it on a piece of paper and take a picture and insert the picture by just going insert image. Once you have completed your spelling, what I would like you to do is focus on reading and writing. For today, it isn't too tricky. I would like you to listen to the story Mr. Chicken All Over Australia. I absolutely love this story, but one of the main reasons we've chosen this book is because our focus for this term is to write an information report about a place in Australia. Once you have finished listening to the story, you're going to be focusing on writing a character description of Mr. Chicken, the main character. By answering the questions in the boxes through the brainstorm, this will support you in writing your paragraph. So you can answer, what do I look like, just by double clicking and typing. What is my personality like? What makes me unique? What are my hobbies and what don't I like? If you find this really challenging and you run out of ideas, I've given you different ideas that you can choose from. Have a go first and then read some of the responses that I have written. Once you have done that, I would like you to write 3 or 4 sentences to describe Mr. Chicken, just in the box over here. Please ensure that when you are typing your sentences, that you are focusing on capitalization of letters. Mr. Chicken is a proper noun, so he does need a capital. Once you have completed this task, we are going to be focusing on geography. And through this unit, we're going to be focusing mainly on locating Australia around the world and identifying the differences between Australia and its neighbouring countries. For this lesson, we're just going to be focusing on locating Australia on a world map, identifying states and territories, and understanding why Australia is a continent, an island, and a country. So just start to think to yourself, what are the images that arise in your mind when you think about Australia? These are just thinking prompts. You don't need to write anything. Watch the video, which will also allow you to have a deeper understanding and visualize Australia and its features. Now, one of the key things we're focusing on this term is understanding and recognizing that not only is Australia a country which has its own government, that's what makes it a country, an island as it's a piece of land completely surrounded by water, and a continent because of its continuous expanse of land. On this slide here, what I would like you to do is label Australia. Having a look at the spelling and the states and territories, New South Wales, Queensland, South Australia, Tasmania, Victoria, Western Australia, and Northern Territory, I'd like you to insert a text box and start to label each of the states and territories of Australia. A challenge optional task is, are you able to label the capital cities too? Once you have done that, this is just an optional task. I've provided a world map that shows Australia in relation to other countries around the world. If you would like, it would be great if you're able to use the positional language we've learnt in math to describe Australia's position. I've given you some sentence prompts over here, and you can record your understandings on this slide.